So, you guys ready? You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
David is the higher seed, so that means that you are going to get to ban one map from the map pool. It's in pre-game info channel on Discord if you want, or I'll put it on stream right now as well. Get that velvet out of here. That was a bad design decision.
I'm gonna ban Altai.
Alright. Altai out. That means that Controversy gets to choose what map to play on.
Black Forest.
In the pool.
That's not even the pool.
Hill and Dale. Hideout could be good. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to play Dry Arabia, right? That's the map.
Yeah, we're going to Hill and Dale.
I figured.
Alright.
Black Forest is selected.
I'm trolling.
Insta lose for French.
Okay, so now for the civs, we have David banning one civ first.
All right.
Both.
I think we're both passing, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're just gonna pass. Gentleman's
Yeah.
agreement.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. Well, in that
on,
case,
Spencer.
if
Come
you
on,
guys
Spencer.
are good to go, you have your civs picked. We all know what's going on here. We've seen it in the chat. We've seen it over the last week. You can go ahead and just start the game whenever.
All right.
So, here we are. A legendary game. Flip that overlay. We have in the top left David M1A2 in blue, signature blue color as the French. And in the bottom right, of course, Contraversyx7 in the orange as the Holy Roman Empire. These players both are very high level meta players as far as I know, as far as I can report. Controversy a little bit of a lower seed, but definitely has the HRE build order picked out and refined and perfected to, you know, he's always chasing that sub 10-minute castle, imperial, whatever timing. So we'll see what happens here. Going with, like I was talking about before in the H2 game, if you're building that house before you're pop capped, before you're getting onto those resource collection spots, that means you've got something planned out and you're doing stuff in a very pre-prepared order. Aloysian with the Hill and Dale is fun. Yes, I agree. I'm glad that you can chime in on that. We've got players that haven't got into Age 4 until now, and now they're part of the community. Yes. Going for that prelate right off the bat, I think I don't even remember if you spawn with the prelate or not at this point. They changed stuff around so much, but he's there. He's inspiring. They're getting that drop off. Played it last night. Okay, nice. Good stuff. Hey, Game Pass is doing wonders. Town Center now rallied out to the wood. For David, we have changed that over to villagers per minute, please. 7 on food, 4 on gold. That's pretty much exactly the standard you're always going to see with the French. Then move on to wood after that. It's actually a pretty standard build order in general for H4. Over on the other side, 7 on food, 3 on gold. I think, well, that could either be a villager difference due to the prelate, but I think it's just the French build, villager build speed kicking in. I think you spawn with the prelate. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. In that case. Oh, going for a couple of pokes on that scout there. I don't have my notes on screen today. I can't cheat for my hotkeys, so this is all coming to you. This is all coming to you out of my brain. I'm remembering everything now. I'm a pro caster. So far, David getting that scout back into the back of our orange player's base. Now, I don't know if there have been any, you know, meta-specific, like, arrangements between these guys, if they're going for, like, a certain kind of game, or if we're just going to see a straight-up 1v1 standard Age of Empires 4 game. We've had a few, we've had a couple of guys in this bracket do a little bit of fiddling around with their rule sets behind the scenes. we'll see more about that in the weeks to come as they finish their whole set and I deem it necessary to actually watch all those games. I'm talking, of course, about Squeaky G versus Gunman 135. But right now we've got an Aachen Chapel down, and this is like a very good Aachen Chapel. I think maybe if you had the stone here, you could ask for something better. This, I don't think, reaches the wood. It might reach just the beginning of the wood. We'll have to see. But honestly, like at least 7 out of 10. Maybe even an 8. I'm just saying that because I don't want to be like I don't want to look like a noob by overestimating the quality there. You gotta rate them though. You gotta rate the chapel. So we got School of Cavalry coming up for David M1A2. You got to expect this every single game. And Aachen Chapel, like I was just talking about for Orange, got to be speeding up as long as you garrison the Prelude inside the efficiency of all the workers within the radius. I was confused about what he was when I got him. Oh yeah, it's kind of interesting they just drop him on you like that. The French villager production speed bonus kicking in now, 21 to 18 vills. Definitely gaining that lead, trickling in, as the French do so often like to do. We have a wall, a palisade, going up for Orange. He's going to be able to get both flanks walled off right now. And I'm just going to do this so that I can stop the camera from jumping around too much. Turn off that edge panning right now. Have to do it. I just have to do it. Okay, there we go. That's much cleaner. I think we're going to be much smoother right now. With just middle mouse controls. Yes, the palisade is going to go up right now all the way. French scout is up as well. Or French knight. But this is exactly what you should be doing as the HRE. Just scouting that and following it so you know exactly where it's going. Wall is not up and... We got 2 scouts for Orange, by the way. We have a stand ground on this blue scout to prevent the wall from coming up. Very cheeky move, dare I say. So they're not going to be able to build a wall there because this guy is just told to stand here. They have to kill him first. And that allows the knights to get through, at least for now. That could be very pivotal, actually. That's crazy. The scout's still keeping an eye on these knights as they roll out, but this is just the doom that you get when you hit the French. When you're up against the French. Dropping off that gold, and now running back. Well played from Orange so far. I'm impressed. I like what I see. This is just unfortunate for him. We're not able to get that Hill and Dale fully locked down. It's always a little bit rough for the HRE player. And that scout's going to have to stay there for the whole game. Proxy buildings coming up for blue. He's obviously going to place these in a manner in which he can then put a castle, or they're called keep, in the middle here later on if it's so necessary. But archery range and stable, I like that. Obviously the counter that you want to build against the knight is the spearman. Controversy just going for a full eco here. He's just going to try to rush Castle Age, I think. And just like hide from the knights. David's going to have the APM, the attention span to be able to defend this spot. And he definitely, yeah, okay, so Orange sees the proxy coming up easily. Scouts have a large range of vision here. Oh dear. Look at all these food workers right now. Got a lot of sheep early on. And the barracks right under the TC for Orange. Honestly, I think everything that Controversy is doing so far has been spot on. I think not reacting in a panic to the knights that you already knew were coming is the right move. Okay, we're gonna try to get some pickoffs there, maybe, but Controversy able to garrison in time, no problem. These knights don't have the upgrade that lets them respawn or regenerate health out of combat. And some houses down here, so if he wants to maximize that discount, the castle is gonna have to go right there. That was a proxyville attempt for Orange, but spotted out. The knights just roaming around the map. This is insane that this is just... wow, look at that timing. All I can say is wow. The base for blue right now. I mean, he's fully focused on the raids. He probably has 3 control groups of knights out, roaming around, just keeping everything going. Might, okay, actually lose a knight to orange there. That's very expensive. And just a lot of scouts. I think he's trying to keep his eyes open for any kind of nonsense from orange. Just gonna bust this down because he knows Contraversyx can't do anything about it, so why not? And now the forward goal just to keep this villager occupied. We have a little bit of, I don't want to say a lull, stalemate. The archery range is out, but David hasn't seen any spearmen yet. Okay, he sees it now. He just sees it. Man, the range on these scouts is so much bigger than H2. It's crazy. I don't expect them to have that much view range. But there you go. So now we might start seeing archers. Yep, here we go. They're queued. Right now, 17 on food, 22 on food for David, 6 on stone, 8 on gold. It's a huge amount of workers on food. I think that's a Castle Age attempt. These berries and these forward workers, that might just be circumstantial that they're out there, so you might as well. Now, Contra gonna have to move out to some more dangerous food sources. Got some Idlevilles, kind of unsure what to do safely here. All these knights find a way through the wood line, and okay, there's a fairly good wood line here that's protected by the TC. Tower drop now, but it's gonna cost them in vills. And the villager count is now 3923, and that is, if we look in the bottom left, due to, oh my god, 10 worker kills. Didn't see that one coming. I thought he was keeping him safe a little bit more than that. Really just doesn't want this tower going up as the French. He's even going to throw away a couple of knights. We do have that heal outside of combat upgrade now, as I just avoid saying what it is because I don't remember the exact name. Another knight going down. This TC doing work right now. There's wheelbarrow for orange. So those workers gonna be able to dodge out of those raids a little bit more quickly, but the archers are now going to be a problem for our spear player. This is I mean, he's taking some hits, blue, but he's also doing a lot of damage. Orange definitely feeling the toll, feeling the pressure. Not able to access gold right now due to this pressure. David walling in the relics just to keep his enemy from picking those up in the future as well. It's a pro strat, or at least delay it. And Contra actually finding a few picks here on the military side. But the villager difference is now quite large. And blue, French is castled before HRE, which you hate to see. You hate to see it for that HRE player. Going very well for David. Now Contra moving out to these slightly more exposed food sources. He's going to pull back when he sees those knights coming, but not with everything. And these charges are going to hurt. They get charge bonuses, these Royal Knights. And that guy just took out half a villager's health with one charge. Do we have Loom? We don't have Loom either. Wheelbarrow was a smart move, but also this wood line is no good. You gotta move the wood line. It's protected by the tower a little bit. I guess that's true. More archers for blue. Just sprinkle them in a little bit there, here and there, so you can deal with those spears. Spearmen going to be very exposed. David could just fight that with the knights and win by now. The knights win in equal numbers, but not in equal resources. That's the thing to keep in mind. And orange just committing to this wood line, I guess. Fair enough. This area is undeveloped. Surprised to see no other towers coming out, but also there's no stone and no wood. Okay, orange is really struggling for wood right now. I think that's the issue. And he's just not able to collect the resources he needs to execute that strategy. We have some early man-at-arms coming out. That's going to work well against the archers, and it's going to work okay against the Royal Knights, if you can get enough numbers of them. This is solid food eco back here, and I'm surprised, I guess. Okay, there are a lot of low health knights here. A few of them could go down. That could be expensive. This scout is just standing here still. He's healed up to full health. And they were going to pull back with the knights and let them heal up as well. Behind this, though, he went for the Royal Institute, which is going to give access. It's going to give him access to a few unique Imperial Age technologies, one age early. I learned that last week from the man himself. And that's just really just showing a commitment to the knight play, basically. And now with a forward Vil for David, I'm wondering if we're going to get a tower on this wood line. At this point it just feels, and also, okay, second control group of knights is now raiding in the back as well. We have, I mean, a lot of commitment to this game from Controversy. There it is. There's the GG. Can I see? Oh, I'm too late, I think, to see the stats. But that's game one. Oh, it was a live game, actually, so let me just get out of that black screen. We can see the timeline. In recorded games, replays, you can't see the timeline, but here we go. Very persistent from Controversy to keep playing after all those raids for at least another 10 minutes there after that night came out, so we gotta respect it. But you hate to see that turtle strategy not quite work out with an incredible stand ground scout.